Hello everybody. So I got this idea where I think I kind of want to, I don't know how often I'll do these, but I think I would like to have some videos where we kind of just catch up with each other. In these videos, if you comment on this video, I will read and respond to your comments in the next video that's like this. So, since this is the first one we've done, I don't have any comments to read this time. However, I do have some life updates for myself that I said I would update you guys about in a different video when I first came back last month. So, let's catch up where we've been over the past year. We've had a lot of changes. I was the manager for a department at a large store before, and I stepped down from that position for reasons that I will not get into here, but I don't regret that decision at all. I had gotten a car, and maybe I should put a picture of the car. Apparently I deleted all the pictures of the car for triggering reasons, but it was a pretty new 2021 Chevrolet Spark, and I love Sparks. It didn't have that many miles on it. It was really great. I was doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff, mostly DoorDash, and shipped some as well. But it was really nice, and I reconnected to some of the people in my life again that hadn't talked to me that much over the past few years. And then we was in the middle of an intersection, and a car decided they didn't need to stop at the stop sign, and they went through and hit us. And thankfully it was deemed 100% the other person's fault because, well, it was. But it did. The airbags deployed in my car, so my car was totaled. Because basically, a Spark, especially, if the airbags deploy, it costs so much to get those reset and new ones put in that it's totaled them. So thankfully, we was fine. It definitely, anyone that's been in an accident that's been serious enough to make airbags go off is kind of triggering in some ways, I guess. But I'm here. I feel like since then, though, I have felt very like those friends that I talked about before that I'd kind of reconnected with during that time, I haven't really heard from again since then. Which is kind of like, I don't know. I've kind of been dealing with some things with certain people. I'm like, was this person just using me? Either that or other people who I thought was closer than they actually were. Because I feel like I've reached out and stuff and not really received anything back, or I feel like I've tried to talk to, them, and they just kind of ignore me, which we've all dealt with in general. But it's kind of made me be like, okay, well, at the end of the day, you just have to remind yourself sometimes, even if you don't believe it, just tell yourself, I am that bitch, and one day they'll regret it. That's what you always have to tell yourself, and you best believe it, honey. Anyways, job-wise, I have been back at the place that I was working at previously, which I never technically left. I was working one day a week there still, in a lower capacity role. The position I was in before became open again pretty soon to me coming back to work there. And so I told them, even though it was a different shift than I worked before, I was like, I'll do that, that's fine. And didn't hear anything. They put someone that was brand new in the position instead of me, even though I had been doing it for years. And I was very good at what I did, I'll just put it that way. Sometimes you have to toot your own horn. So, I don't know. that's something that they can do for themselves. I mean, but my manager, though, even told me that he was treating me differently and unfairly because of my fiance, because he doesn't like him, and because he doesn't get along with other gay people. So, you don't tell, I mean, like, I kind of suspected that anyways, but you don't tell your employee that. That wasn't initially really the full reason, at least, why I had stepped down and stuff, but after that was said, I was like, I don't know, it kind of made a lot of more things make sense, like, oh, I see what was really going on here. Which that's fine. What else has been happening? I started doing this again. All this happened with, like, us getting hit and stuff like that, like a week before I think I came back to doing this. Because, like, maybe 2 days after the accident happened, that's when I sat down and started recording videos and building up that back catalog so that I was doing daily uploads. I think I said it in the tarot video, so I don't know if anyone else seen or not, but I'm not doing daily uploads anymore. They're only on weekdays now, just because I'm working full-time hours again. Which, it's funny because at my job, I'm technically available 3 days a week now, instead of the 1 day, since I am back to do that more, and they wasn't scheduling me more than the 1 day still, just because he doesn't like me. He would say that it was for other reasons, but it's because he doesn't like me. That's why he didn't choose me for that position too. Anyways, yeah, I think that there is a different manager in a different department that I get along with, and I'm really glad she's scheduled me. I didn't really want to work all 5 days in a week, but I'm making it work. So I've been working all 5 days. 1 day in the department I'm actually supposed to be in, and then 4 days in the other department helping them. I don't really like the other department, honestly, but it's not that bad, and it's just a paycheck right now. You know, I don't make these videos on this channel to make money off of or anything, but I do think that it would be really nice to be at the point to make some kind of income from it. Back in the day, for example, YouTube used to have different rules where I don't know how monetization worked, honestly, but this channel used to be monetized, and then they had the new requirements that they have now that they introduced at one point, and my monetization ended then. But my point being, even at just like the lower level, like you're barely monetized, like you're gonna be making some money then, and I think that it would be really helpful. It would make having enough money for food and stuff less stressful. Because you know how, I mean, we all live in 2024, we know how stressful eating can be. What happened to my thing? I feel like I really need, actually, I should say, to travel again. And something that's really been helping me, though, is the freedom of, like, and I don't know how you guys have felt about it, but I just love the fact that I'm making, you know, ASMR videos on here, and it really helps me relax being in this zone. And I hope that it's helping some of you just having, you know, knowing that I'm going to be there every day with a video, and that that's something that you can look forward to, and hopefully it's relaxing to at least one person out there. And I just think that it's really nice, though, that I'm not locked into, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. I can make anything ASMR. So I'm trying to get to my channel here, just so I can visualize this. So, like, we have you know, like our roleplay videos, the gaming videos, soft-spoken / chatty videos, the collection / hauls, the tarot readings, the Silas and Adrian story, ASMR eating shows, no talking, lots of different types, and there's other types that I haven't done yet that I might end up doing. But, I don't know, the eating videos is interesting to me because you all know that's been here for a while. You guys know that this channel used to be a mukbang channel. Like, eating shows is what I did, not ASMR eating shows, just regular eating shows. And, I don't know, I'm in a weird place in life right now where I think it's because I have so little money to eat now. I have to really savor every food I can get. And I don't really want to do that on a video. And I can't really afford to eat out that much. And I feel like, based on videos I've done in the past of home cooking, you guys don't really seem to like that. So, that's why I haven't really done any eating shows. I think this probably is going to get uploaded Monday, so Thursday I did an eating show. It was just like a couple little snacks here and there, and it was a no talking eating show. I feel like if I do I don't know. I also really find comfort in watching videos while I eat now. And I can't really do that while I'm recording too. What else has been going on in life? Oh, the language learning journey I've been doing. Still doing that very slowly though. I was thinking about it the other day, and I've been learning German for years now. But, mein Deutsch ist nicht perfekt und auch ich bin nicht fließend im Deutsch und mein Grammatik ist nicht gut. I was gonna say more, but that's good enough. I'm not like, there's certain conversations that I could do better in than others in German. But I really want to go back to Germany, but the flight there was awful. It's such a long flight. Especially flying out of the Chicago airport. I hate that airport. I love Chicago, but I hate O'Hare. And I've been so German, but I've been I want to learn some other languages too a little bit now that I'm at an A2 level in German, because I'm at the point where it's a struggle to get into German some days, because I kind of want to try something else. I think that may be an ASMR content type that we might try out in the future. Some language learning. We can do ASMR study sessions together. I could do those live, I guess, too. I wonder how that would be doing it live in place of a video, because I think when you do live shows now on YouTube, I think it still shows up in your video list, so I think it would be fine. I'll have to consider that for the future. That would be good. And I've really been into chess too. So that could be something we could do on live streams as well. Because I could play with some of you guys as well, if you guys wanted. It's funny too, I've been recording, there's several that's already done. I think only one's been uploaded so far. No, by the time you're watching this, 2 will have been uploaded. I've been doing Valorant ASMR videos. Honestly, I don't have time for anything in life right now other than recording these videos, going to work, household things, personal care things, working, getting the videos ready, whether that's thumbnails or writing a script so I have a general idea. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when I do roleplay videos, I'm looking at this screen because I have OBS on this screen, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. but I also have, like, it depends on the video. Sometimes a full-on script of exactly what I want to say. Sometimes I improvise and add things. And especially if it's a German video, I really need a script then, because that is my practice. Everything I say in the script is me, I thought of it. I take time and have to kind of look up things as I make it to see what the word order should be and stuff. And doing those videos really helps me with speaking practice in German. Even though I'm reading a script, but I wrote the script, so I still feel like, it's still speaking practice. And hopefully we'll eventually get to the point where I don't need to write a script anymore. Although even for my English videos, I write scripts. Even if it's a basic outline or like a rough draft script, where it's not like fully everything I'm gonna say, but like some general ideas of how I want the video to be navigated. So I've really been enjoying that, and I've been enjoying the Silas and Adrian story, writing it, but I'm more used to writing songs. I've been writing songs since I was a kid. I'm just now able to finally do something with it. That's been exciting. I felt kind of weird doing the story writing though. I'm not really used to writing stories, and especially sharing it with people, and especially with it being like slightly adult themed the way it is, where it's kind of a little bit 50 Shades of Grey, but like light version of it, so that way it's still safe for YouTube. Anyways, I think that's everything that's been going on with me. I know this was like a little bit of a ramble, but it is an ASMR video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next time I do a live update like this, it probably won't be as long, because we'll have a lot shorter of a gap to cover, unless I have something from my past maybe that I want to talk about. But I will, anything that you guys would comment on this video, I will talk about some in the next video, the next update video like this as well. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you comment, it will be in the next video, and I will see you technically tomorrow.